DoubleLine portfolio manager Bill Campbell joins us now. And Bill, I want to begin with China, which seems to me to be in trouble. President Xi has gone after their most powerful and most profitable businesses. He has sent their Chinese internet ETF down over 45% in the past year. He's cracking down on teens and young adults, how long and often they can play video games. He also declared they won't be, quote, lying flat. And yet I'm reading where they're actually pushing back. What's going on there?
Well, Charles, first, thanks for having me. I think when I look at China, I look at it through the lens of 1 year forward. The most important date when we're analyzing China is October 2022, when President Xi is up for his unprecedented third term, which he's likely to be reappointed to. And I think a lot of the regulatory actions that we're seeing today are in lead up to that. The one that you're specifically pointing to, I think, is the idea of common prosperity or wealth redistribution, where the Chinese authorities are trying to regain control of the economy and regain their power of the economy and try we know another round of stimulus is coming in China in 2022, leading up to the appointment of Xi. In the past, when we've had these stimuli, wealth has really just been concentrated among a few. Mm-hmm. And I think now the idea is to try to concentrate wealth among the whole population. And in doing so, sorry, go ahead.
No, but it sounds like it's a delicate dance, isn't it, though, to sort of tamp down on these companies or how much of their profits they can keep, and also think that they would maximize their profitability.
Well, I don't think they're trying to maximize profitability at all. I think we're going through a capital to labor shift right now. I think the idea that you had very wealthy CEOs, a year or two ago, such as Jack Ma, speaking out against the, Chinese government, presented a real threat going into this 2022 appointment of Xi Jinping. So I think what we're seeing again is these regulations are designed for China to gain more control of data. So when you look at the technology, what have they done? They tried to put JVs in where the government contains more control of the data. They're trying to make sure that no one individual becomes extremely wealthy or more powerful, than what the government would want. And they're also trying to redistribute wealth more broadly so that when they have the next round of stimulus, everyone gets cash in their pocket and there's less of a risk of social harm for an investor. Two, we're really not sure how defaults work out, in China. And three, the capital account is basically closed for, money can go in, but money coming out is, highly regulated, especially for domestic. So this is where the blockchain comes in, and especially central bank digital currencies. And what I think is likely to happen going forward is that as central banks develop digital currencies and blockchain allows instantaneous settlement of international payments, we're going to start to see countries favoring bilateral settlement instead of settlement in the U.S. dollar. And what I mean by that is why does Australia and Singapore need to settle trade in the U.S. dollar? Why can't they settle it between, bilaterally between their two currencies? And then that puts the further pressure on the dollar in the foreign exchange bucket globally, which it currently stands at 60%. It's been coming down. But as more bilateral settlement happens, the need to hold this large stock of U.S. dollars also starts to fade. So I think that instead of being replaced by one currency, it could be, a bilateral system.
And then you have to wonder what the role of petrodollars will be in a world where there's no petrol. We'll see. Bill, I could talk to you about this much longer, but we're out of time. I'd like you to come back because there are more questions I have. Thank you very much.